Hi, third grade. We are doing some e-learning at home. So I am going to be teaching you today our math lesson. It's lesson 6-6.1. So it's trade for subtraction, but really what we're going to be focusing on. Can you hear the Compass Kids in the background? Anyway, we are going to be doing more of traditional subtraction. Okay? And we've been doing that, but I want us to really get that down really well, so we feel really secure in that. Okay? So again, we're going to be doing some subtraction today. You will need your math journal for this, for not only the lesson, but also for your activity, what you're going to be doing to submit to me. Okay? So I want you to look at the following polygons and write the letters or think about the letters of polygons that have at least one right angle. So if we look, you don't have to write this down. I just want you to be thinking about it as a warm up. We have A, B, C, D, and E. Which polygons have at least one right angle? Remember, a right angle is also we call a 90-degree angle, where you can make a box in the corner. So if you're with me, you have A and you have D. The rest of them do not have 90-degree angles or right angles. They either have larger angles, which are obtuse, or smaller angles, which are acute. All right, so now we're just going to jump right into the lesson. Okay, this is page 189. So I'm going to give you a second to turn your books open to 189. And we're really going to be doing 189 and 190 together. Okay, and then 191 and 192 will be your work to complete at home. Okay, so open up to 189. Hoping if I turn that light, maybe it's a little bit better. I'm not sure if that's easier or for you to read at home. Okay, adjust a little bit. So it asks us first to do an estimate. So look at that first number, 231. Okay, I'm gonna change that to 230. You know what? And actually, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that to 200. I think with subtraction, it might be easier to round to the nearest hundred. If you're comfortable, you can certainly do it to the nearest 10. Okay? Let's try it. We're pretty smart mathematicians. Let's round this to the nearest 10, which would be 230. And then obviously it's subtraction. And then the next number is 174. So it ends in a 4. That means we're going to keep the 7 the way it is. So minus 170. Now, originally when I was kind of going back and forth about what we were going to round to, I thought this might be hard. But really, all you have to do is start at the smaller number and count up to your bigger number. So we're going to start at 70 and count to 230. So 170 to 180, 90, 200, 210, 220, 230. So I have 6 fingers up. So that means it's a difference of 60. Okay. So we do the estimate first. The estimate, remember, is going to help us to be able to check our work to say, oh yeah, our estimate's pretty close to our actual answer. Our answer must be correct or pretty close to correct. So now let's go ahead and do the actual problem. I'm going to just write the actual problem bigger. So it's a little easier for you to see at home. Okay. All right. So first step, look at the ones place. Okay. Can you do 1 take away 4? So if I have one thing, can I give it to 4 friends? You should be saying no. So we got to go to the neighbor. Neighbor is a 3. We're going to cross it out and make it a 2. We take that 1 that we took away from the 3. We're going to add it to the ones place, and that becomes an 11. 11 minus 4 is 7. Okay. Now we look at the tens place. Can we do 2 minus 7? Well, if I have 2, can I take 7 away? No, it doesn't work that way. So I go to the neighbor. You can only take one at a time. So if it's a 2, I take one away. That becomes a 1. I take the one that I took from the hundreds place and add it on to the tens place. So now that's a 12. 12, take away 7 is, I should say 5. And then 1 minus 1 is 0. So our actual answer is 57. Our estimate was 60. That is pretty close. So I'm assuming my answer is right. The last part says, is your answer reasonable? How do you know? Well, I'm going to say yes because it is very close to my estimate. We're pretty used to that. Okay, I'm just going to tilt the camera down a little bit to make it. All right, so again, we're going to start with our first number. Okay, to me, that's closer. If we're looking at the 6, 6 is above 5. I'm going to round that up to 410. Whoops. And then we take away, now I look at the second number, 389. That's closer to 390. So 390, if I'm going to count from 390 up to 410, that would be 20. Okay. Again, if you want to round to the nearest 100, that's fine. But if you round to the nearest 100, you're going to be a little bit further off from your actual answer. Just be ready. Just be prepared for that. So again, I'm going to rewrite my problem. You don't have to rewrite it. The only reason I'm rewriting it, guys, is so you can see it better at home on the video. I just think sometimes it's too small the way the math journal has it. I want you to really be able to see it. So that's why I just rewrite it, but you don't have to. Okay, so next we actually do the subtracting. 6 minus 9. You can't give 9 away if you only have 6. So we got to go to the neighbor. Well, this neighbor is at zeros. So now we got to go to the hundreds place. This is a tough one. So we take away from the 4 and make it a 3. We put that 1 onto the 0, make it a 10. Okay. But now remember, I still have to get it in the ones place. So now I have to cross the 10 out, make it a 9, and now this becomes a 16. Okay. 16 minus 9, 7. 9 minus 8 is 1, and 3 minus 3 is 0. Last, you got to look at how close our estimate is to our actual answer. That's only 3 off. So again, does your answer make sense? How do you know? Yes, it is close to my estimate. Very good. Okay. Hopefully this is really making sense, and this is really just more of a review. We haven't spent a whole day on it, but it's more of a review for us. And it's not completely brand new. All right, I'm going to jump now to, there we go, to 180, not 189. We just did that page. Oh my goodness. I don't know why this is doing this, friends. There we go. I lied. That was our one page that we were going to do together. But actually, I think I'll show you this one together. If you turn to 190, so I made a boo-boo. You're doing 190 and 191 as your activity for today. So if you look at 190, I know they already did it for us. It was 217, take away 188, but let's do it together. Even though it's already done, I want you to see one more problem that Miss Taylor does before you do it all on your own. Okay? So again, you don't have to rewrite it. You can do it right on the page. It's just, it pops a little bit more if I rewrite it for you to see it. Okay, so 7 take away 8. Now if I have 7, I can't give it to 8 people. Got to go to the neighbor. The 1 becomes a 0, and this becomes a 17. 17 minus 8 is 9. If I have 0, I can't take 8 away from it, so I got to go to the 2 and make it a 1. The 1 that I took from the hundreds place, I move on and put it to the tens. So it's really just about shuffling and moving numbers so we can easily subtract. 10 minus 8 is 2, and then 1 minus 1 is 0. Again, is it close to our estimate? Yep, so it's probably right. Okay, so that's going to be it for my lesson. Your jobs. Okay, you're going to complete this page. So you have 1, 2, and 3 to do. Subtraction. And then you have page 191, your math boxes. Okay. You are going to take a picture of your work and submit it to me. Okay, so there's not going to be actually a sheet to complete. You're just going to take a picture of both of these pages and submit it to me so I know that you've completed it. Okay. As always, if you have any questions, please join that Google Meet that's on your grade 3 in your grade 3 folder so I can help you. Okay, I hope you have a great day. Stay safe, stay warm, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.